Who do you think is the better mannered of this lot? Who do you think is the better organized of these two? Who do you think is more sensitive of these two? And who do you think is more cautious of these two? We manifest our inner selves through our actions. Interestingly, some of our actions aren't as conspicuous as the ones we saw just now. They could be as simple as our email communications. More often than not, we are not aware that good email etiquette could make all the difference to us and to our organization. Being organized in your email communications means using a well-structured layout, spelling out the purpose in the subject field, avoiding multiple subjects in a single message, protecting the message thread, addressing all questions, and concluding the conversations well. We feel comfortable when things are arranged well, having adequate breathing space. We find it easy to handle things when they are well segregated. And we like it when the entire setup is clean. The same reasoning applies to your email communications as well. Have them well laid out with proper formatting. Compose them in smaller paragraphs so there is no content overload on your recipient. And keep them clean by keeping off all distracting elements, such as those differently colored or unevenly sized font. There is a purpose attached to everything we do. The sooner we make it clear, the better it is for us and others. The subject field, when filled with appropriate details, quickly conveys the purpose of your communication to the recipients, even before they open your mails. It also helps them prioritize your mails over others. For instance, a mail with the subject field saying, "Hi," does not convey the purpose as clearly as one that says, "Monthly Status Report." Imagine someone being flooded with too many things at the same time. The same thing could happen to the recipients of your mail if you discuss varied subjects in a single mail. Take up just one topic at any point in time. Sending as many mails as needed is perfectly fine because, for one, they make for crisp and concise points, and for another, they can be tracked by their subject lines at a later date. If we observe carefully, we will find most of our actions have a sequence going with them. This means we should be able to trace a particular sequence if required. A similar thing happens in our email correspondences too. Often a series of discussions happens before a conclusion is arrived at. It is therefore important that you do not leave out the threads of your conversations. This helps the recipients of your mail in tracing earlier conversations pertaining to any given subject. It's a great feeling when someone answers all our questions, or when someone inquires after us. These traits could add up to a great relationship, not just in real life, but in email communications too. While responding to a mail, ensure you address all the queries. This not only pleases the recipients of your mail, but also saves their time in coming back to you on those unanswered questions. A summary is a gist of a long, complex process. It collates all the exhaustive details and puts them in a nutshell. Apply the same reasoning to your email communications too. Summarizing long conversations helps the recipients of your mails in recollecting the key points of your discussions. In addition, attaching your email signature and contact details at the end of your mail can help them revert to you for any clarifications they may require on the points you summarized. And finally, having your mails spell checked underscores your being organized in your email communication.